Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another special Halloween DVD and Blu-ray update. Well, I've only got 4 items for you today, but they're 4 pretty significant items, and a couple of them are kind of on the big side. So, yeah. So what are we talking about today? Well, I've got 2 box sets. Oh, box sets are always interesting and big and full of many hours of viewing enjoyment. What could they possibly be? Well, you're about to find out. And I've got 2 cult faves. Yeah, so 2 cult films that had some nice deluxe editions come out recently that I could not resist adding to the collection. Alrighty, let's check them out. Update time today on the Multimedia Chronicles. Welcome back. Alrighty, well let's start with the box sets actually. So first up, as you know, I'm a huge fan of Mill Creek's 50 movie sets and 100 movie sets, and well, mostly the 50 movie sets and then those cool 200 movie set shadow boxes that they put out. Well, there was one I wanted to get. I've had my eye on it for a while and found it for a pretty good price on eBay. We have a 50 movie set of Dark Crimes. Yeah, so basically this is a massive collection of film noir mystery movies and such. So I do love me some film noir, and this seemed like a good way to get a bunch for the collection on the cheap. So as usual, it comes with a nice booklet that lists what's on each disc. And then, of course, true to form, this is from the era where all the discs are in paper sleeves. But that's okay. As you know, I like those. It's certainly a lot more than the, stacked stuff that they use now, where everything's on a giant spindle, or in those paper sleeves where they get scratched all to hell. With these, you can be as violent as you want, and those discs are completely safe. So give me the paper sleeves. Bring them back, please. Please, Mill Creek, please. All right. And then this one, this is a box set I've had my eye on for a long time, and the price dropped fairly dramatically recently. VEI Entertainment, the company that put it out, actually set up their own Amazon store and were offering a lot of their stuff direct. And quite frankly, undercutting a lot of the competition. So I got this straight from VEI through their Amazon store for, I think, about half price of what it normally goes for. We have the complete collection of In Search Of. Yes, so this was the documentary series all about, the supernatural and ancient mysteries and stuff like that, hosted by Leonard Nimoy in the 70s. Now, some of you may have seen a sort of repeat, like a syndicated repeat version of it in the 90s, which had like a new CG intro and stuff like that. Well, that's the only version I had seen, and apparently that cut out a whole bunch of stuff. Now, the 90s version only kept the voiceover narration of Leonard Nimoy, but in the original version, which is what's in this set, this is the original uncut 70s version, he also did a lot of on-camera segments, so you get to see, 70s Leonard Nimoy telling you about aliens and stuff, and it's great. But, so first off, this set has the complete uncut original 1970s versions. Not only that, this particular set, there's 2 versions of the In Search Of set. One has 144 episodes, but then there's this one, it has 146. What are those 2 additional episodes? Well, there was 2 pilot episodes, hour-long episodes, narrated by Rod Serling. Yeah, that's what's on this set that isn't on the other set. And how would you not want that? So, yeah, if you want the complete collection, get this one. Like, specifically the one in the flip-top box. And inside are all keep cases of all the seasons. So the original series was, 6 seasons? And then they did a new season with Mitch Pileggi from The X-Files. The guy who played Skinner. Yeah, it was just a short season. But this includes that as well. So it's literally every iteration ever of In Search Of in one handy dandy box. Very, very nice indeed. It's very classy. I love this set. So probably going to do a closer look at this at some point, just kind of give you a more in-depth look at the contents and everything. But I just wanted to mention that thing about the difference between the two sets. So the one you want is the 146 episode set, if you want everything truly complete. Also, this is on more discs, which means higher bit rate, which means better quality. So the other one is I don't know, way less discs, like 16 discs, I think, instead of 21. So it's quite a difference. Anyway, good stuff. Alrighty, so that's it for the box set. So as I said, some pretty significant additions. There's a lot of hours of viewing there. Next up, we got a couple of special editions here. This one I this was a blind buy because this kind of holds the dubious distinction, along with stuff like Plan 9 from Outer Space and whatnot, as being one of the worst movies ever made. Like right up there with Plan 9 and Troll 2. And I thought, if this is of that caliber of awful, then I need this in my collection. I'm, of course, talking about Synapse Films' fully restored in high definition for the first time special edition of Manos, Hands of Fate. That's right. Now, what's really cool about this edition is they have both the painstakingly restored version with everything cleaned up and all the damage and whatnot fixed. And then they also have what they call the Grindhouse cut, which is basically the original film transfer. That it's just a straight up film, like it's just a straight up unrestored, unretouched transfer of the original film element with all the damage and everything intact. So if you want that sort of grindhousey experience but still high def, you can watch that version with all the scratches and lovely drive-in cinema texture to it, or you can watch the fully restored version, which is as clean as it's ever going to get, basically. So pretty cool indeed. I've been wanting to check this out for a long time. I have never seen the film, so my first experience of it will be the best it's ever looked, and then I'll probably watch the Grindhouse one as well. Maybe I'll watch the Grindhouse one first. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. We shall see. Anyway, Manos, Hands of Fate. Very cool. And then last, but most certainly not least, I kind of waffled on this one a little bit at first because I have the older Blu-ray release of it, and I was quite happy with the older Blu-ray release of it, honestly. I mean, as far as being a straight-up studio release, it, like the old MGM Blu-ray, it was actually a pretty nice transfer and had a nice selection of extras. But then I saw this Arrow Video Edition. And most importantly, I saw this Arrow Video Edition was on sale for about $9 on Amazon CA. And I was like, what? That's got to be wrong. But I ordered it, and it came. So sure enough, it was on sale for $9. In fact, it went even lower than that. A few weeks later, it went down. I saw it go as low as like $7. And then eventually it went up to regular price again. But it was like just some random crazy discount on this. And what it is the special edition of Wes Craven's Last House on the Left. So this is the directorial debut of Wes Craven. And this is a beautiful set. It actually includes 3 cuts of the movie, including the original cut that was shown to test screenings called Krug & Company. And it includes that, it includes the unrated version, and it includes the theatrical version. And tons of extras. It's got a booklet with it, with all kinds of behind-the-scenes info. It's got a poster. I'm actually going to do just a full-blown closer look at this at some point, and I'll show you all the contents in depth. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, for less than $10. And some of my friends in the U.S. were ordering it from Amazon CA as well, because even after the exchange rate and everything and shipping, it still cost less than what it was priced at on Amazon.com. So, yeah, sometimes you just get lucky. You find those random sales that weren't announced anywhere, and you get a good deal like this. I mean, this kind of deluxe set from Arrow, just to give you some idea, normally goes for about $40, I'd say, about $40, maybe $50 sometimes. So, to get this caliber of set of such a notable film for, like, less than $10, why not? So, score! So, that's my big score of the week. Yeah, so there you go. So that is it. So a couple of cult faves, Manos, The Hands of Fate, Last House on the Left, and some not insignificant box sets. 50 movies of film noir from Mill Creek. I'm over. Aye, there you go. And, of course, the complete collection of In Search Of. Leonard Nimoy telling you all about ancient visitors helping to build the pyramids and aliens and ghosts and Bigfoot and all that fun stuff. So, gotta love it. Alrighty, that is it for me to you for now. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. Big thanks to my Patreon sponsors, and sayonara. Update time, update time, update time, time.